Hi, I'm Maunga Kwenda. I work at Prudential. I work within the corporate business space. I'm the general manager there. I think the common barrier, or the most common barrier, is that of understanding or awareness. Most people don't know that they actually need insurance, or don't know what insurance can do. And there's always this belief that insurance is expensive, and yet insurance is not expensive. It's the lack of insurance that makes it expensive. We have been used to a culture where each time, for instance in the life space, each time we have a funeral, people want to sit around together and collect money from each other, when a funeral policy would have costed much, much less. And then it breaks away the hassle and takes away some of those barriers that we have, which some of them might seem to be part of tradition, which we can do away with and benefit from the value that insurance policies bring. I'd actually say most policies. I think on the short-term side, most people buy insurance for their motor vehicles because the law says they should. But ask most of them about the exclusions, or what is covered or what is not covered, or what the terms are, very few will know. And yet there are so many other policies that we actually need. The funeral policy, like we spoke of earlier on. Other policies will be health insurance policies and other life policies. Interesting that you actually, in other sophisticated markets, you even get policies for your pets. Now, there are so many other classes of things that we do on a day-to-day basis that we don't have. So we normally say in the Western world, you always have people on their deathbed telling their children what sort of policies they've left for them. In Africa, unfortunately, it tends to be the opposite. People will leave parting words to children saying mukazikondana, or they will leave liabilities, rather than leaving some of these things which then help generational wealth to be created. If there's anyone out there who's still not decided about insurance, I would say please get a policy. It might sound strange, but believe it or not, insurance is all about being able to safeguard yourself against future unknown events. Right. There are all these myths that go around where people say insurance just don't want to pay. To the contrary, we've been an institution that's existed from 1844, and we actually take pride in paying insurance claims when they fall due. So much history about what we paid through World War I, World War II, the sinking of the Titanic, through the Spanish flu, and most recently, even through the COVID pandemic, when most people would be shying around and hiding in terms of pandemic and exclusion clauses, we came out with a free COVID rider for all our members of staff, for all our agents, and for all customers who had a policy with us, regardless of which category and where it was. If they got COVID, we paid one for diagnosis. For being in hospital, we paid for being in hospital. In the event of death, we also paid out claims. And all that was given for free to our members. As the COVID pandemic was also hitting, we sort of thought ahead, and well before that hit, we actually made sure that each and every one of our sales agents actually was already selling insurance electronically. So all of them use tablets or gadgets where they're able to capture things and have less paperwork. Other measures that we've done and put in place are to continually sensitize and sort of educate people about the value of insurance. Other things we've also done, aside from chasing bottom line, we've put in lots of CSR measures. One of the ones we are quite proud of, from Comfort, using Comfort, we have actually sponsored girls to go to school from grade 8 to 12, and this amount has been paid. And over 1,000 girls have been educated as a result of that. We've also worked on a road safety campaign called Safe Steps, and over the weekend there was a Sarago Motor Rally. We actually chipped in and became sponsors there, and our whole idea was around road safety and ensuring that members are able to work well, and regardless of whether one is our client or not, but the idea of road safety is quite key. So many other CSR ventures and opportunities that we do just to ensure that the community is also met, because our motto and our belief is that we exist to help people get the most out of life.